always guide us in our journey of knowledge and wisdom.
With delight, I call upon Jaron James of 7B to deliver the welcome speech.
A good teacher can inspire hope, ignite the imagination, and instill a love of learning. By Brad Henry. Respected Director Reverend Father Paulos Kidangan CMI, Principal Ms. Ruby Anthony, Headmistress Ms. Vijay Verghese Koikura, teachers, non-teaching staffs, and my dear friends. A warm welcome to you all. I'm indeed privileged to welcome you all to our Teachers' Day celebration. As you all know, that today we have gathered here to celebrate the invaluable contribution of our esteemed teachers who shape not just our minds, but also our hearts and spirits. With great reverence, let me take this golden opportunity to welcome our director, Reverend Father Paulos Kidangan CMI, whose vision and guidance always continue to inspire and lead us towards a brighter future. We welcome you, Father, to this joyous occasion. With due respect, let me cordially welcome our esteemed principal, Ms. Ruby Anthony, the beacon of wisdom and compassion, whose unwavering dedication and visionary leadership continue to inspire and uplift our entire school community. We welcome you, ma'am, to this auspicious occasion. With great pleasure, let me wholeheartedly welcome our adorable headmistress, Ms. Vijay Verghese Koikura, whose leadership continues to inspire both students and teachers alike. We welcome you, ma'am. With immense pleasure, I would like to welcome the true architects of our future, who have truly made a significant difference in our lives, guiding us towards becoming capable, confident, and compassionate individuals. Welcome, dear teachers. With delight, we would like to welcome all the non-teaching staffs and students to this program. As we celebrate this special day, let us remember that the impact of a good teacher is not confined to a classroom. It extends far beyond, influencing the world through the students they inspire. To all our teachers, we are deeply grateful for the love, care, and guidance you provide every day. Your dedication is the light that guides us, and the wisdom that nurtures us, and the inspiration that drives us to be better. Welcoming you all once again to this program. Thank you.
Thank you, Jaron, for those warm words of welcome. Music is the universal language of mankind. To honor our teachers through the beauty of sound, we have with us Krishnasri of 7E to entertain us with an instrumental music performance. Let the soothing notes fill the air as we express our gratitude through this melodious tribute. Let's give her a big round of applause to welcome her on stage.
Thank you, Krishna Shri, for that captivating performance. The music truly touched our hearts. Teachers' Day is celebrated in honor of Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, whose birthday we commemorate today. Let's welcome on stage Dr. Radhakrishnan to give us an insight into his vision of education.
Greetings to all. It is with deep pleasure that I, Dr. Radhakrishnan, stand before you today. This day, celebrated in my honor, is not just a recognition to my contributions, but it's also a tribute to each and every teacher who dedicates their life to the noble task of education. Education is shaping minds and building characters. And as teachers, you have the privilege of molding the moral and the intellectual fabric of our youth, influencing not just classrooms, but society.
श्रुतितत्त्वाय गुरवे नमः गमगभीभावरसलसिताय गुरवे नमः मम विधिं रागनरहरिं तं सद्गुरुं नमः विष्णु
शुक्रिया 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 आज जो भी है हम सब है आपकी ही बदौलत आपके समर्पण को सलाम शुक्रिया 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 शुक्रिया
That was truly mesmerizing, wasn't it?
Yes, that was a wonderful tribute by the teachers. We hope it brought back some cherished memories.
Now, I call upon Mila Heavens of 7A to deliver a speech on the significance of our teachers in our daily lives.
Respected Director, Reverend Father Paulos Kirgan CMI, our headmistress, Miss Ruby Anthony, our principal, Miss Ruby Anthony, our headmistress, Miss Viji Koikara, teachers, non-teaching staff, and my dear friends. Today, we celebrate Teachers' Day, a special occasion to honor and appreciate our teachers for all that they do. As a student, I, Mila Heavens, feel indeed privileged to stand here before you all and share my thoughts about our wonderful teachers. Teachers are the pillars of our society. They have the incredible power to shape our future. They guide us, inspire us, and help us become the best version of ourselves. Our teachers are not just educators. They are mentors, friends, and even second parents. They help us to navigate the challenges of life, both inside and outside the classroom. I still remember the day last year when I stepped into the school for the first time, nervous and unsure of what to expect. It was my most beloved teachers who welcomed me with open arms, made me feel comfortable, and encouraged me to be myself. Whether it's explaining a difficult math problem, helping us to understand a historical event, or encouraging us to express our creativity, our teachers are always there, ready to support us. What makes our teachers truly special is their ability to see the potential in each and every one of us, even when we don't see it ourselves. They celebrate our successes, no matter how small, and help us to learn from our failures. They never give up on us, even when we find it hard to keep going. Today, on Teachers' Day, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to all our beloved teachers. Thank you for your patience, your kindness, and unwavering dedication in molding us and believing in us, even when we doubt ourselves. You are the unsung heroes who shape the future, one student at a time. We may not always say it, but we appreciate everything you do for us. On behalf of Rajagiri, I wish you a very happy Teachers' Day. May you always continue to inspire and guide us as you always have. We are indeed grateful to God Almighty for your presence in our lives. We will promise to make you feel proud by working, achieving goals, and upholding all the values that you instilled in us. We will strive to excel, not just in studies, but also in character, becoming kind, compassionate, responsible individuals who contribute positively to our society, just like you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mila. Teaching is not just a profession, it's a calling, a journey full of challenges and triumphs. It's about the countless hours spent preparing lessons, the sleepless nights worrying about our progress, and the joy that comes from seeing us succeed.
Now, let's sit back and watch a heartfelt video that captures the significance of teachers in molding us into thoughtful, knowledgeable, and compassionate individuals, guiding us on the path to becoming the best versions of ourselves.
I remember when I decided to be a teacher, thinking it'd be easy, because I just spent the last 15 years in school surrounded by these people trying to teach me. Most of my life has been in school. This job will be breezy. I'd make jokes with kids, share lots of stories, transform lives, make them fall in love with books, perfect my teacher looks, and ensure every kid thrives. It's school. I mean, I'm kind of a fool, but how hard can it be? I think a lot of people believe this job would be easy. But then in my first year, that kid who I poured my heart into dropped out. And it became clear that my jokes didn't carry enough clout. And I had that one class that was so loud that I had to shout. I told myself I would never be that teacher. That's not what I'm about. But then after that moment, I felt my first self-doubt. I remember when that parent burst into my room demanding that I boost her child's grade. And she called me a liar when I told her how he behaved. And that school grade came back that said our work was deficient, and pressure from the district would be applied until all of our students scored proficient. How do you teach a kid when their belly is empty, or teach work ethic to students who come from plenty? I thought I'd instantly be a master at leading students who are willing and able, but they stare at their phones under the table. I remember my first class had over 30 kids in the room, and that number doubled for teachers when school was moved to Zoom. Yet the expectation is excellence for those standardized tests that loom. And here I was thinking I'd be a gardener trying to help some flowers bloom. Teaching isn't easy. But when that other student who was fighting bleak odds walked across the graduation stage to a deafening applause, I couldn't help but tear up as I sat here in awe and realized there really is something special about this job. Standardized tests and school grades can still cause me misery, but few things compare to when our students are achieving victory, like watching them read for the first time, or discovering that that math problem is a hill that they can climb, or finding the bravery to speak up in class and deliver a line, or getting a letter from them years later telling you that you helped them shift their paradigm. when a kid falls in love with reading, or students have deep discussions without your pleading, or you can make them see that when it comes to succeeding, there is no ceiling. You're reminded that this career is one worth leading. There's parts of the education system that can cause so much strife, yet there's parts of being an educator that can give you so much life. So if you're not a teacher, just know that this work is challenging, and lend your support. And remember who all of their work is for. Our kids, our community, our society. It's for all of us. And if you are an educator, may you discover the joy often hidden beneath the surface, and find those moments that make this demanding work worth it. And feel relieved of this pressure to always be perfect, and know that there are many of us who appreciate your service. And may everyone watching this recognize and support it.
Wow, that was truly an eye-opening video, wasn't it?
Absolutely. Our teachers do so much more than teach us lessons from textbooks. They guide us, support us, and sometimes they have to scold us, not because they're angry or frustrated, but because they care deeply about our future.
Now, we have something truly special for you. Today, we bring before you a unique tableau performance featuring iconic teachers who have left indelible mark in the field of education.
Through this performance, we aim to pay tribute to their wisdom, dedication, and timeless lessons they have imparted to generations.
So let's sit back and be prepared to be amazed as we journey through history, celebrating the incredible impact of teachers from different eras and cultures.
Welcome everyone to our special tribute on Teachers' Day. Today, we celebrate the extraordinary individuals who have shaped minds and hearts throughout history. Join us as we embark on a journey through time to honor some of the greatest teachers who have ever lived. Centuries ago, in the ancient kingdom of Hastinapur, there was a guru whose wisdom and skill in the art of warfare was unmatched. His name was Dronacharya, and he became the teacher of the great warriors, the Pandavas and the Kauravas. Under his guidance, these young princes learned the art of archery, sword fighting, and the values of discipline and loyalty. Dronacharya taught them not only how to wield weapons, but how to master their minds. Dronacharya's sense of duty to his royal students led to difficult decisions, ones that would haunt history. But his legacy as a teacher, one who shaped the greatest warriors, remains etched in time. Though Dronacharya's decisions were complex, his dedication to teaching shaped the destinies of the greatest heroes and villains of Mahabharata. He was not just a teacher, he was the maker of warriors.
Over 2,500 years ago, a prince named Siddhartha Gautama renounced his life of luxury in search of the truth. After years of intense meditation, he attained enlightenment and became the Buddha, the awakened one.
He taught that life is filled with suffering, but that suffering can end by following the middle path, a path of moderation, compassion, and wisdom. Buddha's words reached people from all walks of life, rich and the poor, king and the commoners. He taught with compassion, never forcing his beliefs, but inviting people to find the truth for themselves. Gautama Buddha was not just a teacher. He was a guide, a healer of minds, a liberator of souls. His teaching remained a beacon of peace, wisdom, and compassion for all who seeks the path to enlightenment.
Saint Chavra, a visionary priest, believed in the power of education. In a time when education was a privilege for a few, he dreamed of schools where every child, rich or poor, could learn and grow. He introduced the idea of Pallikudam, an innovative system of schooling attached to churches. It was here, in these Pallikudams, that the seeds of education were sown. Saint Chavra believed education should be for everyone. In 1864, he established the first Catholic school in Kerala, opening its doors to all, breaking down the barriers of caste and class. But his vision didn't stop at just providing education. Saint Chavra started midday meals in Pallikudams, ensuring that no child would go hungry while they learned. Saint Kuriakus Elias Chavra, an educator, a visionary, a saint, through his Pallikudam systems and other innovations, his light continues to shine through every student who walks into the classroom today.
Over 150 years ago, in a country where education was a distant dream for women, one woman dared to change the course of history. Savitribai Phule, India's first female teacher, faced hatred every day as she walked to school. Despite facing threats, ridicule, and even violence, Savitribai stood firm. People would throw stones, cow dung, and mud at her, trying to break her spirit. But Savitribai was unstoppable. She knew that education was the key to freedom, empowerment, and equality. She carried an extra sari with her every day, because by the time she reached the school, her clothes would be covered in filth. Yet no amount of hate would make her give up. With every step, every sari, and every lesson, Savitribai Phule showed the world that education is a force no one can stop. Today, Savitribai Phule's spirit lives on in every classroom where girls learn, in every school that breaks down barriers, and in every teacher who believes in the power of education. She was not just a teacher, she was a revolution.
In the early 20th century, a poet and philosopher, Rabindranath Tagore, sought to redefine education. He believed that true learning must happen in harmony with nature and the child's creativity. This vision gave birth to Shantiniketan, his experimental school. As a teacher, Tagore encouraged learning through music, dance, art, and literature. His methods allowed children to develop a sense of beauty, creativity, and self-discipline, giving them the tools to live freely and harmoniously. Rabindranath Tagore believed in the holistic development of every child, nurturing not only their intellect but their emotions, creativity, and spirit. His teachings continue to inspire educators around the world.
In the late 19th century, a young monk from India electrified the world with his powerful message of self-confidence, spirituality, and the unity of all faiths. His name was Swami Vivekananda. Vivekananda's message was clear. education is the means by which one can bring out the inner strength within. He believed that education is not the amount of information we put into our brains, but the power to build a character and awaken the soul. As a teacher, Vivekananda's lessons went beyond the classroom. He taught the importance of selfless service and seeing the divine in every being. Swami Vivekananda believed in the strength of the youth, urging them to be fearless and strong. He taught that a nation's progress depends on its education and on its people's ability to think freely and act with courage.
In the late 19th century, a young woman named Annie Sullivan arrived at the home of Helen Keller, a child trapped in the world of silence and darkness, unable to see, hear, or speak. But Annie, though nearly blind herself, unable to see, hear, or speak. But Annie, though nearly blind herself, believed in the impossible. Annie Sullivan was not just a teacher, she was a lifeline. With patience and love, she used her hands to communicate with Helen, spelling out words into her palm, one letter at a time. In that moment, Helen's world changed forever. Annie had opened the door to communication, giving Helen the gift of language. It was the first step towards a lifetime of learning and achievement. Annie Sullivan was more than a teacher. She was a miracle worker. Through patience, persistence, and love, she unlocked the potential within Helen, who went on to become a world-renowned author, speaker, and an advocate. Annie Sullivan's legacy as a teacher endures not only through the remarkable life of Helen Keller, but through the countless lives she continues to inspire with her unwavering belief in the power of education and determination.
In the early 20th century, an Italian woman revolutionized education with her groundbreaking ideas. Her name was Maria Montessori. She believed that children are naturally eager to learn if only given the right environment. Unlike traditional classrooms, Montessori created an environment where children learned at their own pace. She trusted in their ability to choose their activities, promoting independence, concentration, and self-discipline. Montessori developed materials designed to engage children's senses and hands-on learning. Through this approach, children learn to think critically, solve problems, and develop a love for learning that would last a lifetime. Her ideas spread across the world, transforming education in schools and homes alike. Montessori believed that education should foster creativity, independence, and love for discovery.
In the early 20th century, in India's struggle for freedom, there was another battle, one for education and empowerment, especially for women. Durgabai Deshmukh, a visionary leader and social reformer, devoted her life to this cause, empowering young women to education. Durgabai believed that education was the key to breaking the chains of ignorance and poverty, especially for women. In a time when girls were often denied education, she opened schools and institutions, ensuring that every child had the right to learn. Durgabai Deshmukh found the Andhra Mahila Sabha, an organization that provided education, vocational training, and healthcare to women. Her efforts ensured that girls from all backgrounds could dream of a future where they would stand tall, independent, and confident. Durgabai Deshmukh was not just a teacher. She was a pioneer, a reformer, and a champion of women's rights. Her life's work was a testament to her belief that educated and empowered women could change the world.
Rakesh Kumar believed that education did not need fancy classrooms. What it needed was a passion and a teacher who cared. In the bustling city, where the hums of train fills the air, Rakesh Kumar saw something that others didn't. A classroom beneath the metro rails. In the spaces forgotten by the world, he began teaching children who had nowhere else to go. Rakesh Kumar's classroom may have been under the metro rails, but his impact stretches far beyond. His dedication to teaching and empowering children continues to inspire us all, reminding us that true education can happen anywhere as long as there is a teacher who believes in it. Today, we honor these great teachers of past and present. Their passion, dedication, and belief in potential of every student remind us that teaching is one of the noblest professions. Finally, we turn to our contemporary heroes, the dedicated teachers who inspire and nurture students every day. They may not always make the headlines, but their influence is profound, shaping the future one lesson at a time. To all the teachers out there, thank you for your unwavering commitment and for making a difference in this world. Thank you, teachers.
Wasn't that a captivating sight? The iconic figures we have seen today have not only shaped the minds of their students, but also shaped the very course of history.
With due respect, we would like to invite on stage our director, Reverend Father Paulos Kiddingen CMI, to speak a few words. Please, Father.
Dear loving Principal, Srimati Ruby Anthony, Headmistress, Srimati Vijay Vogis, loving teachers, non-teaching staff, and my dear students. First of all, let me congratulate all the teachers and students organized the fashion tableau. It was really wonderful. Let's give them a round of applause. So we know that teachers are the pillars of our education, guiding us, inspiring us, and sometimes, yes, pushing us to be our very best. Their role is not just to teach, but to shape our character, helping us to grow into responsible and successful individuals. However, I come to know that some students in moments of frustration have spread false allegations against teachers who have been strict but fair in their approach. Let me be very clear. So I am very aware that I am speaking to the UP upper primary students of Rajagiri Public School. Some are spreading false allegations against those who dedicate their lives to your growth is not just wrong, it is deeply unjust. Remember, God sees everything, and those who knowingly cause harm to others, especially those who mean well, will face the consequences. A good teacher does more than just deliver lessons. They inspire you, motivate you, and sometimes challenge you to push your limits. Yes, they may be strict at times, but that strictness is a sign of their deep concern for your success. Success in life comes through hard work, discipline, and perseverance. There is no shortcuts. I urge you all to show respect, love, and support your teachers. They are here to help you succeed, but they can only do that if you show them the respect they deserve. When you tolerate their tough love and understand their intentions, you allow them to put forth their maximum effort to guide you. Let's remember that a harmonious relationship between students and teachers is the foundation of a strong education. On this day, let's commit to being more understanding, more respectful, and more appreciative of the efforts of our teachers make every single day. So now, students, let's all you stand up and let us recite some slogans. So please stand up, all the students, all the students. So all of you recite together. Teachers, we love you for lighting our path. Teachers, we love you for lighting our path. Teachers, we respect you for guiding our dreams. Teachers, we thank you for shaping our future. Teachers, we honor you for your wisdom and patience. Teachers, we celebrate you for inspiring us. So thank you, students. Please, thank you all.
Thank you, Father. Our next performance is a skit that humorously captures the essence of a day in the life of a teacher.
Performed by our talented friends, this skit is sure to bring smiles to your faces while also reminding us of the hard work our teachers put in every day.
Welcome to our skit on the magic teachers bring into our lives. Today, we will take you on a journey to show you how a teacher's guidance can make all the difference. Let us start in a classroom where students are struggling with a problem.
In their classroom, Sara, Rahul and Aditi sit at their desks looking frustrated.
I just don't get this math problem. No matter how much I try, I just can't solve it.
Me neither. I think I'm not just smart enough for this.
If only there was someone who could help us.
Just then, Avery Miss, the teacher, walks in the classroom with a warm smile.
Good morning, Avery Miss.
Good morning, everyone. I see some worried faces. What seems to be the problem?
We're struggling with this math problem, ma'am.
Math can be tricky sometimes, but don't worry. Let's take it step by step together.
The teacher then walks to the blackboard and begins to explain the problem in simple terms, breaking it down into smaller and more manageable parts.
When you approach it like this, the problem becomes much easier to solve. Remember, every big challenge is just a series of small steps. The students start to understand and follow along, their expressions changing from frustration to relief and excitement.
I get it now. Thank you, ma'am.
It's not as hard as it seems. You have a way of making things clear. Thank you so much.
Always remember, you're capable of much more than you think. Sometimes, all you need is a little guidance.
Just then, she notices Cassie entering the class in tears. Avery Miss walks up to her and asks,
"What happened, darling? Why are you crying?"
I went for a sport audition and did not get selected. Everyone says I'll never be good in sports.
Hey, do you believe that you can do sports?
Yes.
Well then, what matters is what you believe in. Practice and determination are the key factors that will help you achieve what you believe.
Actually, but do you believe in me?
Don't worry, darling. I have complete faith in you.
The bell rings and the students go to play on the ground. The teacher leaves the classroom. 3 children walk into the classroom as she leaves.
Hey Mike, don't you think Avery Miss is kind?
Yes, I do. She believes in everyone and encourages them to do their best.
I also like Avery Miss. Her method of teaching ensures that we understand the topic.
David sir teaches the same way. I also like him, but he always scolds us for running in the corridors.
Suddenly, one of their classmates come running to meet them. He is out of breath.
Hey bro, what happened?
Didn't you guys hear? A student tripped and fell and broke his arm while running in the corridors. He's being taken to the hospital as we speak.
Oh my god, David sir was right. This was what he was talking about. Although he said it multiple times, we never listened to him. And now a student has gotten a serious injury. This could have been any of us.
You are right. We should listen to David sir and follow all the rules from now on.
All 4 of them walk out of the classroom. A few years later, all of the students, who are now adults, go to visit David sir and Avery Miss. David sir and Avery Miss are writing something while sitting at their desks.
Happy Teachers Day, David sir and Avery Miss. You were the best teachers ever.
David sir, because of your disciplinary methods of teaching, we were able to become successful and achieve our goals and dreams in life. We thank you very much for that.
Thank you so much. I'm glad you all grew up to become successful. You convinced me to believe in what I wanted, and now look, I have won more than 13 medals in athletics. Thank you so much, Avery Miss.
Amazing, Cassie. Congrats. And that's the magic of a teacher. They turn our struggles into our strengths, our doubts into our confidence. On this special day, let's remember to thank our teachers for everything they do.
Teachers don't just teach subjects, they shape lives. Let us always be grateful for the wisdom, kindness and patience they bring to us every day. I hope this skit helps you realize the importance of teachers in guiding and supporting students, making it perfect for our Teachers' Day celebration.
Happy Teachers' Day!
That was both entertaining and enlightening. Let's give them a big round of applause.
With delight, we would like to wholeheartedly welcome our principal, Miss Ruby Anthony, on stage to speak a few words.
Respected Director, Reverend Father Paulos Kirangan CMI, our beloved Headmistress, Viji Ma'am, my dear students of classes 5, 6 and 7, I think 6, 7 and 8 are here, and the stars of the day today are wonderful teachers. At the beginning, I would like to thank Father. It's not very often that we receive appreciation so loud and clear like we did today. So all of you raise those slogans to respect us and honor us. A big thank you to all, including Father who said those things. Now today's program was wonderful, conducted by classes 5 and 7, right from the prayer song to the welcome speech. The instrumental music was wonderful. I don't remember her name, Sri Lakshmi. I can't remember her name. Wonderful music it was. The group dance also, Shukriya, was wonderful. The speech by Mila Heavens. Mila is going for a extempore competition to Campion School. Wish her all the best. Now, who's training her for all that? It's the teacher who's training. The video presentation which was shown and the fashion tableau, both of them, I don't think I have ever seen iconic teachers, especially from India, right from the time of Dronacharya to Dronacharya who trained Arjun to be Arjun. So after that, they went down history. I was very pleased to see Savitribai Phule, Rabindranath Tagore, our own Saint Chavra. Everyone was shown so beautifully. When I came to know they're going to depict iconic teachers, I kept wondering, who will they take? Are there so many iconic teachers? But a lot of work has gone into that, and they depicted beautifully how teachers are miracle workers. So a big thank you to all the teachers who did this along with the students. Yes, teachers are miracle workers. It's because of their molding, because of their hard work, that you're able to put up a presentation which is so wonderful. Thank you for the skit. Yes, the skit showed the magic that a teacher can do. Whether she's kind and motivating you, whether she's scolding you, the example was shown beautifully. Even when a teacher is strict, she has your best intention at mind. So the whole concept of guru was beautifully depicted in today's program. Who is the guru? A teacher. So G stands for one who provides you guidance and support. Our Rajagiri teachers are doing that beautifully. U stands for teachers who are understanding and kind. I think there can't be more understanding and kinder teachers than we have here at Rajagiri. R stands for resourceful. Resourceful, any kind of situation you put our teachers in, you don't know how smart they are. They'll come up with the best of resources and the best presentations, the best things at all times. The smartest teachers, I would say, are here at Rajagiri. And U stands for uplifting. Teachers who are motivating, who uplift you to be the best version of yourself. So happy Teachers' Day, dear teachers, and congratulations. I don't know the names of all the teachers who are involved, but I can see some. I won't name them, but all the teachers, everyone who did the work, students of classes 5 and 7, congratulations. You've done a wonderful job. Happy Teachers' Day once again.
Thank you, ma'am. As we come to the end of this program, it's now time to acknowledge those who have made this event a success. To deliver the vote of thanks, we would like to invite Sarah of 7A onto the stage.
One child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world. Respected Director, Reverend Father Paulos Kidangan CMI, Principal Miss Ruby Anthony, Headmistress Miss Viji Varghese Koikara, teachers, and my dear friends. As we come to the end of this wonderful Teachers' Day celebration, we are indeed honored to express our deepest gratitude to everyone who had contributed to the success of this event. Firstly, we would like to extend our sincere thanks to our Director, Reverend Father Paulos Kidangan CMI, for his presence. Thank you, Father. With delight, we would like to wholeheartedly thank our esteemed principal, Miss Ruby Anthony, for her invaluable support in making this celebration a grand success. Thank you, ma'am. With pleasure, we would like to take this opportunity to thank our beloved headmistress, Miss Viji Varghese Koikara, whose leadership has always been instrumental in the smooth execution of today's event. Thank you, ma'am. A big thank you to our esteemed teachers who are the true architects of our future. Your dedication, patience, and passion for teaching shape not only our minds but also our character. Today's celebration is a small token of our immense appreciation for everything you do, day in and day out. Your unwavering commitment to nurturing us, guiding us, and inspiring us to be the best version of ourselves does not go unnoticed. Thank you, dear teachers. A heartfelt thank you goes out to our fellow students who have put in tremendous effort to make this day a memorable one. From the moving performances to the beautifully crafted tributes, your love and respect for our teachers were evident in every moment. Thank you, dear friends. Finally, we would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to all our dear friends for their enthusiastic participation and cooperation. Your presence and involvement have made this event truly memorable. As we depart today, let us carry forward the spirit of gratitude and continue to appreciate our teachers, not just on this special day, but every day. Thanking you all once again for being here and making this Teachers' Day truly unforgettable. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah. With that, we conclude our Teachers' Day program. I hope you enjoyed the performances showcased by us.
From the bottom of our hearts, we would like to thank all our teachers for their unwavering dedication and love. You are the true architects of our future.
On behalf of all the students, we wish you a very happy Teachers' Day.
Thank you everyone for being a part of this day's occasion. Have a great day ahead. Kindly rise for the national anthem.